So this is Ian Gordon again with some fly casting tips, particularly spey casting, and today's little topic is going to be stroke length, different stroke lengths and the part played by tempo. So we'll look at this guy here, nice even long stroke all the way back to here. Look at the tempo is a little slow, so we'll look at that a wee bit closer now. So in this little clip we're going to look at the important part that tempo plays in fly casting, and in this clip we've got me on both sides. We've got the same equipment, exactly the same, but we're going to apply a different technique. On the left we're going to do my normal technique, which is a sort of long stroke technique, single spey cast, and on the right we're going to apply a short stroke technique, which is more like the sort of underhand or Scandinavian one, although it's not, that's just my version of it, but you'll see it here. So we'll start the clip running on here. This is at quarter speed that we're running it at just now, and we'll see that this part, everything's exactly the same until about this point here. So you can see that the one on the left, the rod is already much flatter than the one on the right. I'll just slow it down a little, and now the line's anchoring. You can see that the one on the left, the long stroke, we shall just put on this mark so it highlights it. There's the angle of the rod. The line itself is way out of the picture. The D-loops are way out of the picture. The one on the right, the rod is all inside the frame, so the stroke length is only half, however, which would suggest really that on the forward cast the guy on the right is going to complete the cast long before the guy on the left. However, run the cast on again and we can see that both are completed at exactly the same time. So why should this be the case? Well, if we go back on this one, we can see the guy with the long stroke here all the way along, that the back cast is actually connected to the forward cast. So as soon as that line is anchoring, he is already on the way forward. So there's no hanging around back here, there's no waiting for any D-loops. He is the master of the D-loop because he is tying the back cast to the forward cast. In essence, he is creating the D-loop here, whereby the guy on the right here, we'll just put him back a little, and we can see it's a very different thing. He is finishing his backstroke there, but he's actually waiting for the D-loop to form, wait, and then go forward. So there's very much a pause at the top of that one here, unlike the one on the left. So from a teaching perspective, what we've got is we've got something here where the rod is circling up, we'll wait for the D-loop, and then we make our stop on the way forward, or forward cast. Whereas this one here, we don't wait for the D-loop, we swing it all the way around and we just keep going. And so the two have got very different techniques that we can apply to them. However, from a teaching perspective, it's important that the teacher understands basically how to teach each, because when you go up there and you have your technique, the teacher needs to look and assess straight away which one you're using and then play to your strengths. It's not to turn you into this guy on the left, and it's not to turn you into this guy on the right, because we're all different. It's for him to assess you and see what's best for you. Basically, the deciding factor here of the cast completing at exactly the same time, we'll run it back so we can have another look again. But the determining factor here is the fact that the kit is exactly the same. So the rod and the line in particular is exactly the same length. So because the line is exactly the same length, irrespective of what technique we're applying here, or I'm applying here, the loading move on the way back is going to be exactly the same on the way forward. So the tempo that we apply between the back cast and the forward cast, irrespective of stroke length, is exactly the same. So there we are, stroke length and tempo associated with different stroke length. If you've got any questions, please just feel free to throw them into the comments below, and any suggestions as well. And if you want to see more videos like this, crack on and press the subscribe button anytime you like.